Hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Layla Letitia coming to you with another video. Now this video, I have been wanting to record this video for such a long time. I said, you know what, Layla, you just got to do it. This video is all about my loc journey. My loc journey. Let me tell you like why I decided to lock my hair, tell you some things that I learned along the way, and some things that I won't do again, you know, with this journey. So the first thing that I want to say is, start off this talk is, you know, this is a journey and you have to be committed to the process. As you see my shirt, it's locked. It says committed and it says, see also, dedicated, patient, unique, natural, and consistent. You have to be committed to this process. You also have to, with any process, you have to be able to go through the process and not be scared. Like, oh my gosh, it's not looking right. You know, you got to commit. And don't run away from the process just because you don't see, you know, the results that you want to see. And a lot of times you don't see the results that you want to see is because you're comparing your walks to other people. So my second thing today is never ever compare your journey to anybody else's journey. So let me tell you about my loc journey and why I decided to lock. So I haven't wanted to lock my hair for years and years and years. I can't tell you how long, 20 years. 20 years, but I was always afraid to lock my hair because I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so permanent. And besides, you know, the fear of it being so permanent and will I be able to adjust to this permanent type of situation, but I would see so many people with unkept dreads. You know, I'm not talking about nobody, but people that do not do a good job maintaining their dreads. You see a lot of lint, dirt, smelly, and I'm like, I do not want to be a part of that team, right? So I was always very scared. And also, I had met this guy who had the prettiest, amazing locks I have ever seen before. Oh, I'm telling you, they were the most amazing, beautiful locks that I've seen a man have on his head. And, you know, one day, after like being locked for like 10 years or so, he cut them all off. And I'm like, oh my gosh, where are those locks? You know, where are your locks? And he had said to me, he was like, you know what? It was very heavy on him and that he was carrying a lot of heaviness because of those locks. And once he cut them off, he was free. I thought about that, you know, like I don't want to be carrying like any type of heaviness because of my locks, because you know what, there is a spiritual connection to your locks, and I'm gonna tell you about that in a minute. But I didn't want to be someone that was weighed down by the heaviness of the connection that I had to my locks, to myself. So that was another reason why I didn't do it before. But moving forward right now, my cousin was talking about it, my friend Charlene was talking about locking, and finally me and my cousin was like, let's just do it. So I am a do-it-yourself type of girl. So I started my loc journey before she started her loc journey. She has sister locks. I have the regular conventional locks. I started with two-strand twist. Yes, I didn't have any grid pattern. I don't have an amazingly, like, you know, parts are not straight. My locks are different sizes, and you know what? Guess what? For me, it is perfect. So again, I don't like to compare myself to people and, you know, my parts are not straight, I don't have anything. No, that's for you. Me, I'm okay with it, right? I'm fine with it. So I started with two-strand twist. And at first, I would tell you, I was like, I don't know, because another reason why I was like, I had to lock my hair is because, or I wanted to lock my hair is because my hair is super thin. And so I did fear that my hair is going to still be very thin with the lock process. And I was hoping and praying that my hair would be like, yeah, you know, like really like big with the locks. And so that has been the only downside to the process for me, is that my locks are still pretty thin. But guess what? My hair is thin, so I accept it. You know, again, you have to accept, you know, who you are and what your hair is about and not worry about other people's hair. So the next thing I'm going to tell you about my locks is that if I knew that I would feel so free and so connected with my own self, my being, my purpose. I would have done this journey a long time ago. Because of these locks, I would tell you guys, this is no lie, I have a better established sense of self. I love myself so much more because I have committed myself and accepted this, right? And because of this, I feel amazing. I feel beautiful. And I never ever let the myth of having an ugly stage affect how I felt about my locks. You know, for me, I didn't have ugly stage. There's no ugly stage for me because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my hair is really, really short at this time. Is it ugly? No, it's not ugly. It's just a short stage in the whole lock process. Now, I was always told that, you know, once you go locks, you don't need any products in your hair. You don't need no products. But that is not true. Because you know what? We're human. We're living. Every living thing needs something. And our locks, you know, we need moisture. Especially African American women. Our hair needs moisture. So I'm going to show you what I use in my hair. I use about 5 products. I don't use a lot of products in my hair because I just don't have time. I don't want to be like buying a lot of products and going crazy for products. That's just too much work for me. I'm a very, very simple woman. I do simple things and I don't want to worry about products. You know what I mean? So this is what I found at Sally's. This little spray mister. This is a spray mister. This is amazing. I love this thing. So what it does, it kind of sprays like this nice mist over your hair. And so I use this every single day. When I wake up in the morning time, I get my little Loc Food and I spray it on my hair every single day. And it keeps my hair moist. And especially since I dyed my hair, I bleached it. You have to maintain moisture in your hair when you bleach it. So what's in here, I'm going to show you what's in here. What's in here is 4 ingredients. I use just some regular distilled water from Walmart. Any brand would be fine. If I don't get distilled water, I use filtered water, but I don't use tap water or water from the sink or nothing. I always use distilled water, or I'm using, like, you know, my filtered water. I do have a filter on my sink in the kitchen. I pour about, maybe in this bottle, maybe about halfway with the water. Then I use aloe vera juice. I got this from Walmart. I'm sure there's better brands of this, but this is 98% pure aloe. This is good, but aloe juice. So then I pour aloe juice in here. So half is like the distilled water, and then I pour the aloe juice like up to there. And then my final ingredient is my rose water. Now I got this from Whole Foods. I was ordering organic, 100% organic rose water, but I ran out of that, so I needed something quick. So I ran to Whole Foods and I got this rose water. Pretty good. And then if you want to make your water smell good, I add like some essential oils. I add grapefruit and lemon, and it smells super duper amazing. So let me show you how this mist works. I don't know if you can actually see it when I mist it, but I'm going to show you how it looks. Let me take this puff down and show you these locks. Now, I am in love with these locks. I am so in love with them. Like, I am in love with these locks. And to some, this may be the ugly stage, but it is okay. So I will just spray this all over my hair. I go underneath it, on top, back, whatever, spray it. I spray the ends. And there you have it. So I do this every single morning. That's what I do every morning. Yes, every morning I spray my hair with my Loc Food, that I call it. Now, since I am a do-it-yourself girl, that means that I'm doing my retwist myself. Now, I did actually have my hair interlocked twice by my friend of mine. She does locks, and she interlocks my hair twice. Now, she, you know, on her own, she had like interlocked them, and she added some locks together. So I have a few locks here that might have, like, if I can find them, that have 2 locks in them. 2, yeah, that she merged together. So they're a little funky looking, but they're okay. Like this lock here, if you can see it, it has 2 little guys attached to it, but it's cool. It's cool. So I did decide at this stage in my lock journey that I'm no longer going to interlock it. The last time I had like big knots in my hair, and I didn't really like it. I didn't like how it fell, so I'm just going to go ahead and palm roll my hair myself. And so the last product that I use in my hair, or the last two products, is that when I do my retwist, I use this Jamaican Mango Lime. A lot of girls use this. This is a good product. I tried other products. This is really, really good. And you guys know it smells amazing. But the one thing about this product is that you don't need to use a lot of it. Just a little pinch on each lock. That's it. Now my cousin, he has like the most amazing, like thick locks. And they are so nice. But he gets a lot of buildup because he uses a lot of this. And he uses grease and all the other stuff. And I gotta tell him, quit using the grease in your hair. Quit using all that stuff because it's a great lint. You know, a lint attractor. It attracts lint, and all that lint buildup. I don't have that problem with my locks at this time. And the last product that I use is I use just some 100% oil. This happens to be Jamaican black castor oil. And what I do is maybe once or twice a week, I will squirt some dots on my scalp. And I'll just like massage my locks, like my scalp. You know, a nice massage, Make sure my scalp, my scalp is awake and my pores are good. And that's how I have been maintaining my locks so far. I love this journey. Like I said, if I knew that I would feel so great about myself, I would have started this journey a long time ago. So remember, guys, that this journey is your journey. Do not compare yourself to anybody else because we are all different. We're different. We all have different hair. We all have different diets. We all have different genetics, and my hair might grow slower. My hair may not grow as fast as yours, but don't worry about how the hair is going. Focus on your hair. Focus on maintaining your hair and finding the best solution that keeps your hair healthy. And I tell you, with these little products that I use, I can say that my hair is always moisturized and it's not brittle. It's not breaking off, especially since I did my hair. I dyed my hair myself. I bleached my hair myself. Yikes! I was so scared to bleach it myself, but this is where this hair food, Loc Food, is so important because when you do bleach your hair, you can damage it, and for a do-it-yourselfer, you gotta be very, very careful. But I just do, and it comes out, and I just pray for the best. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick video about why I started my lock journey, when I use my hair. Remember, don't compare your lock journey to anybody else's journey. Remember to be committed to the process. And please, don't say there's no such thing as an ugly stage. No, there's no ugly stage. It's just a stage where your hair might not be as long as you'd like it to be. But it's not an ugly stage. It is what it is. And don't call it an ugly stage, because when you call it an ugly stage, guess what happens? You're going to hide those beautiful locks. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.